Hi friends, this is me Payal Dutta. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, ding dong, please don't forget to subscribe. Today we will be doing the line by line explanation of Act 2 Scene 4 of Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare. So now without much delay, let us quickly start the scene. Now, like I tell you in all my videos, that you must remember where the scene takes place. Act 2, Scene 4, see, it takes place in Rome outside Brutus's house. And you have Portia and Lucius. Portia is Brutus's wife and Lucius, as we know, is Brutus's servant. So in this scene we see that Portia, she is going to instruct Lucius to go to the Senate house and bring information about Caesar and Brutus. So Portia is telling Lucius, I pray thee, boy, run to the Senate house. Stay not to answer me, but get thee gone. Why dost thou stay? So Portia is telling Lucius, I pray thee. I pray thee means I am begging you, Lucius, to hurry to the Senate house. Hurry and go to the Capitol. And don't stay here. Don't wait here to answer me. But get thee gone, go to the Capitol immediately. Why dost thou stay? Why are you waiting? I want you to leave right now. But Lucius, he doesn't know what to do when he reaches the Senate house. He cannot understand what Portia is trying to order him. So Lucius, he is asking Portia, to know my errand, madam. Errand means that when I reach the Senate house, tell me, madam, what shall I do? Now, errand is a journey. It is a purposeful journey. It is a journey undertaken by someone on behalf of another person. So because Portia, she cannot go to the Senate house, she is sending the servant Lucius to perform a task. That is why this journey of Lucius from Brutus's house to the Senate house is a errand. Because it has a particular purpose and Lucius is going to the Senate house on behalf of Portia. Now Portia says, I would have had thee there and here again. So I want you to go there in the Senate house. And here again. So after you go to the Senate house, I want you to come back here at Brutus's place to me again. Ere I can tell thee what thou should do there. So then I will be able to tell you what you should do at the Senate. And then aside, that is, now she is speaking to herself. She is speaking about her thoughts. She is revealing her thoughts to the audience. What does she say? She is calling, she is invoking constancy. What is constancy? Her power, her devotion. So she is telling, O constancy, be strong upon my side. That is, give me strength, give me power. Set a huge mountain between my heart and tongue. So my heart, my feelings, my emotions, and my tongue, that is, my ability to speak up, my ability to take decisions. Here tongue refer to words. So Portia is telling constancy, power that place a huge mountain, a boundary, a barrier between my emotions and my ability to think, my ability to reason out, to take decisions. Because I have a man's mind, but a woman's might. That is, I am a woman, that is why I have the strength. Physically, I am like a woman. But if you have a look at my thoughts, my ways to comprehend, my ways to reason out, handle situations, it is like a man. How hard it is for women to keep counsel. So women, they cannot keep counsel. They cannot hide information. Counsel means they cannot keep secrets, information. So that is why she is asking power to hide her emotions so that others cannot understand what her secret is. Art thou here yet? So again she is asking Lucius that I asked you to leave immediately, but you are still here. Why are you still here? Quickly go to the Senate house. Lucius, Madam, what should I do? Run to the capital and nothing else, and so return to you and nothing else? So what is it, madam, that you want me to do, you desire me to do? Should I just go to the capital and return back to you? So is there no proper task that I should perform at the capital? Portia, yes, bring me word, boy. So you have to go to the capital and fetch information for me. Words for me. If thy Lord look well. So what information do you have to bring? Whether Brutus is well at the capital. And why is she worried about Brutus? For he went sickly forth. So when Brutus left for the capital, the Senate house, he looked sickly, he looked ill, unwell, pale, lifeless. And take good note what Caesar doth, and also observe, take good notice what Caesar doth, what Caesar is doing at the capital. What suitors press to him? Press means they surround him. Who are surrounding Caesar? Who are gathering around him? Suitors means the people who have to make requests to Caesar. So who are they who are surrounding Caesar? Hark, boy! What noise is that? Hark, boy! Silence, boy! I hear a noise. And what is that? So here Portia is telling Lucius that he has to go to the capital, to the Senate house, observe Brutus because he was looking ill when he left, and he has to observe what Caesar is doing and who are there around him. Which suitors, which requesters, which petitioners are surrounding him. And then Portia, she hears a noise and she asks Lucius, who is it? And Lucius says, I hear none, madam, that I cannot hear any noise, madam. Portia, prithee, listen well. Prithee means I pray you. I pray you to listen carefully, mindfully, attentively. I heard a bustling rumor like a fray, because I have heard some noise, and that noise is not just a common noise. It is a bustling rumor. Bustling rumor means it is like a roar of voice. It is like a universal shout. Bustling means a buzzing rumor. Rumor here refer to the voices. And the voices are like a fray, as if people are fighting. And the wind brings it from the capital. So wind brings it means it is coming, the sound, the noise, this buzzing and bustling. It is coming from the direction of the capital that is there in the north. Lucius, "Sooth, madam, I hear nothing." Sooth means truly, honestly, madam, I cannot hear anything. I hear no noise. And then enters the soothsayer. Portia, "Come hither, fellow, which way hast thou been?" So when Portia sees the soothsayer, she is asking him that come hither near to me. Which way hast thou been? So where have you been so long? Which way are you going? Soothsayer. Soothsayer is that fortune teller who told Caesar to beware the Ides of March. So the soothsayer, she is telling Portia, "At mine own house, good lady. So long I was there at my own place." Portia, "What is the o'clock?" So she is asking, "What time is it?" Soothsayer, "About 9 hours, lady." So it is 9 o'clock, lady. Portia, "Is Caesar yet gone to the capital? So has Caesar reached the Senate house?" Soothsayer, "Madam, not yet. Till now Caesar has not reached. He is on his way. I go to take my stand." I go to take my stand means I am going to take my position in the crowd. To see him pass, to see Caesar go on to the capital. I am going to take my position among the Romans to observe, to perceive Caesar walk where? To the capital, proceed to the Senate house. Portia, "Thou hast some suit to Caesar, hast thou not? So you have some request." A suit means a proceeding, a petition, a request to make to Caesar. Don't you? Now remember, Artemidorus, he had a written warning. Soothsayer, he has a verbal warning. So in order to present his verbal warning, the soothsayer is going to take his position on the way to Caesar's journey to warn him against the conspirators. But as we know, Caesar is overambitious, so he is going to dismiss everything that these predictors, the soothsayer, Artemidorus, have to say, because he is overconfident about his mortality. For him, he can never be defeated. So the soothsayer is telling Portia that I have a petition, lady. If it will please Caesar to be so good to Caesar as to hear me. So it will be good for Caesar himself if he listens to my decision, if he listens to my request. Because Caesar, he does not want to listen to me. He dismisses whatever I say. But for his personal good, it would be better if he listened to my suit, my petition. I shall beseech him to befriend him. I shall beseech. Beseech means I will beg Caesar. I will plead Caesar to befriend him. Befriend means to look after, to protect himself. To protect himself from who? From danger. And when Soothsayer tells Portia that Caesar has to protect himself, Portia immediately understands that Caesar's life is at stake. It is in danger. And so Portia is asking, "Why knowest thou any harms intended towards him?" So Soothsayer, do you know any harm that can come to Caesar, that is intended, that is pre-planned against Caesar? Soothsayer, none that I know will be, much that I fear may chance. That I don't know, I am not aware of any particular thing that can happen. But I fear that something bad may chance. Chance means it will happen. So maybe Portia knows Brutus's plan, and that is why she is asking the Soothsayer that, do you know of any pre-planned plan? So if the Soothsayer knows about it, then Brutus, he is at a fault. So the Soothsayer, he will inform Caesar about Brutus, and Portia, she fears that. So in order to confirm that her husband, he is safe, she is asking the Soothsayer that, do you know what will happen to Caesar? Because remember, the Soothsayer is a fortune teller. So there is high possibility for him to know things beforehand. The Soothsayer then goes on to say, "Good morrow to you. Good morning, young lady. Here the street is narrow." So in this particular place, near Brutus's house, the street is narrow. So in a narrow street, what happens? When people wait, the street becomes crowded. So the Soothsayer is telling that the street outside your house, lady, is narrow. The throng that follows Caesar at the heels. Heels means the slope. The throng refers to the crowd, the Romans. And who all are there among the crowd? You have the senators, the magistrates, the praetors. The praetors are the judges, the jury, and the common suitors, the common Romans and suitors, the requesters. They are all going to the Senate house. So everyone in Rome are going to the Senate house. And the street outside your house is narrow. And because the street is narrow, the crowd will hurt me, will crowd a feeble man almost to death. So people will push, there will be commotion, and my old body, my feeble means my weak body, won't be able to take so much of commotion. And so I prefer, I'll get me to a place more void, more empty, and there speak to great Caesar as he comes along, and he leaves. So he is telling that because I am an old man, I am weak, and the street outside your house is crowded, it is not perfect for me to speak to Caesar here. So I will go to a place which is more empty, void. There I will tell Caesar about my request, my petition. I will warn him there. And he leaves. Now Portia, she is left alone with the servant, Lucius. Lucius, he has not yet gone. Portia, I must go inside the house and aside. Now she is telling this to herself. Ay me, how weak a thing the heart of women is. So the heart of a woman, it is very weak. It cannot take so much of tension. So she wants to suppress her weak heart. Now she is speaking aloud. O Brutus, the heavens speed thee in thine enterprise. So she is telling that, hope, Brutus, the heavens support you. They speed thee, they guide thee, they guide you. Guide you in what? In thine enterprise. Enterprise means whatever plans you have made. So here you see that Portia is aware that Brutus has made a plan, and that is why she is asking the lords, the gods, to guide her husband, to support her husband. She is being like a well-wisher for Brutus's plan. She wants the plans of Brutus to be accomplished. Now she suddenly realizes that she has said these words aloud, and Lucius is present, and Lucius has heard what she has said. That is, Brutus has gone to the Senate house to execute a plan. So aside she says, again she is telling this to herself. Sure, the boy heard me, that Lucius has heard what I just said. So now she is giving an excuse to Lucius. What does she say? Brutus hath a suit that Caesar will not grant. So I said these words because Brutus had a petition to make, a request to make, that Caesar will not grant, he will not give, he will not accept. And that is why I am calling the gods. I am invoking heavens. This is the excuse that she gives. So that Lucius, he has no query in his mind. And again she speaks in an aside. Oh, I grow faint, I grow weak. Run, Lucius, and commend me to my lord. Commend means speak for me to my lord. Go to the Senate house and report to my lord and speak for me. Give my love to my lord. Say I am merry, I am happy and contented, and then come to me again with news from the capital, and bring me word, bring me information, what he doth say to thee, what Brutus tells you to tell me. So be like my messenger, be like a mediator between me and Brutus. Go to the capital, fetch information and tell me. And then Lucius and Portia, they exit severally. Severally means they exit separately. Portia goes inside the house and Lucius, he leaves for the capital. And aside what if you know is a figure of speech where the character speaks either to herself or to the audience to express their feelings, their thoughts. Other characters present on stage do not hear what the character has to say when the character is speaking in an aside. So, with this, I come to an end of Act 2, Scene 4 of Julius Caesar. If you have any queries, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I will definitely answer. And if you want to perform a quiz, you can participate in the quiz whose link I have given in the description below. Moreover, I have a WhatsApp channel and a Telegram channel whose link is given in the description. You may join them because there I practice grammar and I share relevant notes from your syllabus. And you can also check out my playlists where I have given detailed explanation of all the texts along with separate MCQs of every chapter and the question answers, the important quotes from your syllabus. So till I come with my next video, happy studying English. Ta-ta!